Monday, so you know what that means. It's time for another episode of Marcus in the Man Cave with your boy Marcus and my beautiful, amazing co-host, Mr. Janelle Mayfield. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. Happy Monday.
Happy belated Mother's Day.
Thank you. That's why I wore this hat for all the cool moms out there.
Is that what they got you? Super mommy hat?
No, I had this for a very long time.
Oh,
This
okay.
random lady sent it to me. She owns
Well,
a she owns a boutique, and she was like, "I just want to send this to you." And she sent it to me.
mm. well, what's new? What's been going on? What you get for Mother's Day? What happened? What they do for you?
I didn't ask. I wanted to. Trevor was like, "What do you want to do?" I was like, "Nothing. I want to do absolutely nothing. I want to relax." They took me to one of my favorite restaurants. Me, him, and Zaire. And we walked around. See, the pool opened yesterday, and we spent hours at the pool. Ate fresh fruit. Zaire was stimming in the pool. He just
Sipping.
be literally he be going in a circle. I'm like, there, your little tism coming out. I see it. Um,
Don't do my boy like that.
we all have it. It's okay. No, it was very relaxing. Like I spent the whole day really in the bedroom just relaxing.
Oh, let me say this real quick. To all you stupid dudes, man. If
What?
just
You're
because a
upset.
mom don't want to be around her kids on Mother's
Listen,
Day, don't make her a bad mom.
they really
She
don't get
wants
it.
a break. She with them 365.
They really don't get it.
The best thing you can give your woman on Mother's Day is rest
And good food.
and good food and wings with
Well,
blue
Trevor grilled me
cheese.
hot dogs. I was really happy about that.
With blue cheese.
Ranch, you crackhead.
Blue cheese. We sophisticated. We not children no more. Bring that chunky blue cheese on the way.
That's disgusting.
Let it drip on off. We don't care about flats. Hey, and if you a dude and you ask for all flats, you ain't no man. I'm gonna tell you
Well,
that
you
right
know,
now.
Blake Griffin asked for all flats in the
It shouldn't matter.
Wingstop. Ooh, I want some Wingstop now.
A man that asks for all flats or all you ain't a man at all. You
All
both of
the
them.
flats are the better take.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
The drum got more fat in it, so that's why it tastes better. It got more
No, no, you're so incorrect. You're so
gotta do
incorrect.
all that work for them. Man, just
You just gotta
with
blink. What are you even talking about? If you know how to do it properly.
yeah, but you still gotta do it properly. With a drum, you just wrap
I
your
mean, grits, I don't care, but I prefer flats. But I'll any type of chicken wing, okay? A full one, a flat, a drum. Just give me the chicken. I don't want no breasts ever though. Please don't.
man. Let me. What did we miss while we was gone? What happened while we was gone? We've been gone a little bit.
Oh, too many things.
Oh, let's start. Let's just get
You
into
ain't
it
got
because
no game or nothing for today.
we
You
got too many
just
topics. You put 200 topics on the list. We just gotta hit them in an hour. You can't expect me to get to all the topics in here. Did y'all see how many topics she put on here? I'm sitting here researching all this.
Hannah Montana virus.
Oh, that's what you want
I
to
feel
hear
like
for?
you should know more about this than me. What is happening? Are we dying? Is
Well,
this
yeah,
a joke?
well. All right. Yeah, here we go.
Come on with the visuals.
Visuals, because I'm a visual learner.
We want to learn today.
So apparently, it's an infection caused by a group of viruses that spread to humans through
When I found out,
exposure to rat boo boo.
when I found out what it was, I don't think you understand. Oh, we are not. This is not real. Like we're all going to wake up and it's still going to be 1994, and we have time to correct this.
Give me a crispy chicken thigh any day. We talking about wings, and you talking about a whole thigh.
Who said that?
You one day. We talking about wings. Talking about give me a crispy thigh any day. What?
I mean, if I'm going to Popeyes, I do love their thighs. Oh man,
Anywho, Sierra says the Hunter virus is now in Maryland.
the Hannah Montana
Well,
virus.
I ain't coming back. I forgot to say I'm in San Antonio, so I'm back home for a while, doing some training. So I ain't coming back. You on your own. You know, yeah. But it's So yeah, you come in contact with rat urine, saliva, or boo boo.
Well, you in DC, so
Oh yeah, they be around them rats.
you
But see,
better.
them rats are dogs. You might as well put
They
them things
rent
on loose.
houses, actually. They rent
They're
apartments.
huge.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get so some of the symptoms. Thing.
People died.
Yeah, they were all on this book.
Also,
So you get a
while you look
fever,
that
severe
up,
muscle aches. Fever, severe muscle aches, thighs. Speaking of thighs, hips, and back.
then
So like if you go to the club, ladies, if y'all go to the club, you don't know what you got. Them hips be hurting in the one. You might not. It might not just be sore from twerking.
But what's wild is they were on this ship for like a year.
These rapidly progress 4 to 10 days later to severe, often fatal respiratory distress, including coughing, shortness of breath, and fluid buildup in the lung.
It was probably a terrible death.
Yeah. So stay on the boat and die there. Because
Also, can we be listen? Y'all was on that boat for a year. Y'all could have just stayed on there for like an extra 3 weeks for everyone to get tested.
Few weeks.
And they let them off 12 days before they let us know. They had already been off them boats. That boat. A virus caused by rats?
I don't know what to tell them, but yeah. So that's what's happening right now. And then of course we got the best CDC head of Health and Human Services, Mr. Kennedy. So we can only expect.
Can I tell you something else that I learned today at work?
What'd you learn?
Because I work for the Department of Health and Human Services, but on a state level.
Okay.
There's another cruise ship that has norovirus.
Oh yeah. Bring all the viruses. Let's mix it up like jungle juice. Let's see what we
get. Honestly, lock us down. Lock it down.
Listen, I mean, yes, I love wings first, but then Janelle said something about not a chicken breast, so I had to come through with my second favorite piece of chicken, the thigh. We ranking our favorite piece of the chicken. Glad I'm not working on a ship right now. Yeah, I would hate to be, but
I'm actually never getting on a boat ever that is like a ship. I'll get on a little tut. Besides that, no.
A little what now? Is that a class of ship that I've never heard of?
Listen, those ships, like I can, be on the water. If I have to jump off and I swim to shore, I can do that, like at the beach. But Trevor was like, "Oh yeah, we used to go on cruises. I've never been on a cruise, and this is why God told me."
I've never been on one either. I really want to do one.
You saw what happened with Disney. We can't have nothing. All those employees was watching the child porn while they was on the cruise.
What is Disney? What y'all expect? They make the movies, lure them in, and then they get them.
That's what my mom said. But we can't have nothing.
I just can't wait to meet. But yeah, no. I want to do a Virgin cruise. I'm gonna do one. But every time I get my little coins up, here y'all come with another one of these viruses. This is the Ben and Jerry's era of viruses.
But that means there were rats on the ship. Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Well, no, they said they went bird watching at the dump. 2 of the passengers went bird watching in that dump.
What is actually wrong with y'all?
What bird do I want to see where I gotta stand?
Someone to come into this chat right now and explain to me what.
I was trying to see if the Disney folks were anyone I knew. Oh yeah.
I would hope not. I would hope you didn't know none of them.
Sierra said, "I'm an Amazon, an iceberg to the ships."
Honestly, listen. Someone said y'all should have just let it sink.
She said, "Must have been white."
Y'all are out here murdering billions of people. I think we could have sacrificed them. I'm just saying.
Hey, all I'm saying is keep y'all viruses to yourself.
I know.
If you want to be on a boat and get a virus, go be on a boat.
Or contain it and give it to that man. We're this close, guys. We're this close. We're this
views
close.
Expressed by Janelle or the views of Janelle and only Janelle. I just want to go ahead and
put it's not only me, but you could say it's only me on the show. I said what I said.
She said what she said. But no, hantavirus.
Nobody watched Breaking Bad. Like, what are we doing?
I don't know what we're doing. What's next on the? What else did we miss? What other big news did we miss?
South Carolina State and the.
South Carolina.
Can I be honest? I feel like you're really doing it today, okay?
Hey, load it up.
I really feel like, again, conspiracy, maybe. There is like this secret group of Black people that represent all the HBCUs that are like, listen, we have to still assimilate to the whites.
See, I was going to say something very similar. Well, I'm tired of Black people selling themselves out
to an actual racist.
And then
students was going to be like, okay.
And then you say you're supposed to be educating the future of Black leaders, and then get upset when they step up and try to lead.
Like, do not piss me off.
Yeah, that girl came in there with the demands of asking why they were even picked. Why would you pick somebody from the Trump administration that we obviously do not agree or align with and try to force it down our throats? Then get mad at us when we question where you stand. You cannot do that. And kudos to those students for putting up that much of a fight and getting her removed. And then she's going to put on her page, it's scheduling conflicts. No.
But the first video is what really got me. The first video where she said, I saw that the students were protesting.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that interesting when this administration has done more for HBCUs than any other administration? It was very condescending, very passive aggressive, and just downright mean. And I just feel like the interest is clearly not of the students. Because if you are looking for someone who, if you're trying to do some type of unification thing, there are plenty of non-people of color that you could have invited that are willing to have. And I'm not talking about they are on the opposite side. They just like would be great speakers. What would make you? That's like a slap in the face.
Yeah. It was just extremely embarrassing that they couldn't even think for a second that this was going to be a bad idea. And that's
what made them think it was a good idea. That's what I'm curious. Like,
money.
What made you sit there and be like,
money? They sold out probably to get a grant from the administration. Guarantee that's what it was. But what does it profit a man to gain the world and lose it? So now your whole student body is questioning who's leading them, right?
And it's all over. It was all over. I was like, oh my gosh. I did not expect it to blow up like that, but I thought it was important to show that, like,
this is the person that they were trying to get up there. I just want y'all to take a look at that.
Wait, she looks like someone I know that is.
Her name is Pamela Yvette, and she's the lieutenant governor. She's the lieutenant governor of South Carolina, very huge Trump supporter. And they wanted her to do the commencement speech at an HBCU. What could possibly go wrong? Just look at it. You can already hear the BS is about to come out of, like, she can't even smile all the way. God's grace doesn't extend to her mouth region because she can't even smile. It's a straight problem.
When she came, that response really made me mad. I was like, oh my God, you're evil. That's not nice.
She was like, when you make them mad, now you know you.
But also, again, though, why would you want to speak at an HBCU anyway? Like, I have questions on both sides. Man, why would you want to speak to students who you don't even really support? What was your end goal? But you know.
Just to make people mad. They craved that.
Yeah,
what she wanted to do was she wanted to incite a mob.
Yeah.
She wanted that to happen while she was there. So she could say, look at these Black people, look at these animals, look at they don't love America, they're uncivilized. They wanted that optic. And kudos to the students of South Carolina State for not giving it to them.
Because none of the focus was graduation.
And my thing, if I'm paying all this money for tuition, you will listen to me about who I want to speak.
Well, also, are the parents like, I don't know, because I would have been standing right next to baby girl. I would have been sitting right next to Zaire, all
Oh,
black.
I'll
My
be
face.
threatening to withdraw my child.
No, really, like y'all don't. Are y'all?
Y'all done took my money, and
I would be at every news station. When I tell you we would have a serious problem, what do you mean you're going to disrespect the students? Because it really is not about the students at all. It's about y'all, your egos, and your bottom line. But yeah.
What's next? Let's get on to this one. I'm gonna switch gear a little bit, and I gotta go and get this one out of the way. Let me see. Press this button here. There we go. Bam. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because
I feel like you gonna make me mad.
Look here. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. Okay.
Bigger things are happening. Clay had a history of this. You thought you was going to change something by cooking for his family? I'm sorry. But I do want to say this. Stop giving Meg the excuse that she's young. She's only 2 years younger than me. Maybe she's naive or emotionally unintelligent.
Or maybe she just really hasn't healed.
She hasn't been. But my thing is, I'm going to fault her for this. For canceling her show on Broadway. And this is why. There are a lot of talented people who work their whole lives for an opportunity to be on Broadway. And because of who she is, not because she has any acting skills, but because of who she is, she may have some, and that's great. A lot of entertainers do naturally just have a skill to entertain. But because of who she is, she got top billing for a marquee show on Broadway.
Well, the show apparently was very good.
Apparently. And there's a lot of people who bought tickets because you were going to be there.
Yeah.
I personally know people who traveled up to New York.
I would love to go see that thing.
Yeah, and got hotel rooms to see her perform. And for you to quit because you had a breakup, other actors, they don't get that opportunity. And for me, you got to think a long-term strategic business viewpoint. You can't handle a little adversity in your life. You're going to quit a whole production that is banking on you?
Let me tell you something. Beyonce told us you're interrupting my grinding. Just go. Like, I'm sorry, if there's one thing that cannot happen, like, you cannot let anything interrupt your bag.
And then to put that on social media, girl, like, she's got to.
Why are we shocked by that, though? Why are we shocked by that? People announce their breakups.
Mature some.
People.
We got a comment. Hey, Amira. She said, now I will say Taylor Swift never canceled her show during multiple breakups. That's because all her albums about breakups.
Listen, we're going to put a pin in that, actually, because that's another conspiracy that I have.
Do you know how many people on Broadway have had breakup sicknesses and we be out there like the show must go on? Exactly.
People break up every day, B.
And people break up every day and they get back
together and they break up. Like, people break
up
every day, but Meg, maybe you should like stop dating for a little
bit. Someone says I'm insensitive, I get you hurt from it. I've been broken up with. I broke up with people. It's not a fun feeling. It hurts to lose a relationship. But you cannot let that affect when you are supposed to be representing a company and having a contract. You cannot let that come between you and that contract because people are paying to see you.
This is why I'm sad the club died. Because when we broke up with people we got and we was upset, we would take a couple shots and go to the club and twerk it out.
I miss when y'all broke up in the club too. That's the best time.
Oh my God, please don't.
Lord. When the girl done got broke up with. And you know when she got broke up, because she be the louder one up in there, boy. Trying to lie to herself that she ain't hurt. And I will let you lie to me. Come lie to me. Come lie to me. But no, like
I keep telling people, if y'all gonna play house, you better be prepared to play house, okay? Because you over here cooking that real black food for his real home.
And that man laying on his boat, laying nothing happened.
But also, I think that a couple of things. The average person puts way too much stock in celebrity lives in general. But also, I think that people need to understand that dating does not equal forever. Like dating means like, okay, we're trying, we might be exclusive. Like you can date more than one person if you like. Like you don't have to put all of your stock into one person every time you hit the streets.
No. And that's fine. And it's like she just wants the world to know. It's like, girl, have you not learned from Beyonce and all these other people who keep their mouths
No,
shut?
because they don't. The thing is that you're not putting on lemonade when they piss you off. That's the problem.
And my
As
thing is, I'm not saying
soon
she
as
has to be. I
someone
want her to be
upset,
genuinely herself, though. I do want her to be herself, but she's got to mature to the point where she realizes some business ain't everybody's business.
yeah.
And yes, I know you mad at him and you want to expose him to that. Trust me, you didn't tell us anything we didn't already know about
in a
this.
song. She could have did it in a song.
Yeah, and we don't. Well, yeah, make some money off it if you're gonna be hurt.
She has 75,000 deals going on right now. You could have talked shit in one of your deals.
My thing is, be hurting rich, like profit off this. Like
you gotta write it down. We could put.
My dad always used to say, "Cry with a reason, cry with a purpose." Like you can't just be crying. Make something happen.
Wait, that's not fair because I cry for anything.
Anyway, but yeah, so Meg, cheer up. I don't know what else to say.
Girl, you can come over here.
My thing is, it's a lesson. Don't be fooled. Like these dudes have a history of that. And you know
because also, can we rewind real fast? Let's not act like Clay is a baddie. Like, let's be clear. Clay smiles like he has cheese in his teeth. He's not attractive. To me, he's currently a pretty washed player. Like, Meg, you really could have played this game better.
Yeah, well, she wanted somebody who I think she wanted somebody safe that nobody else would want, and I think that's what it was.
She definitely.
But you got what you asked for. You got what you asked for. I'm happy for you. Happy for you, but I hope she goes on. I hope she learns from this. I hope she really just decides to be private, be a little bit more private with yourself.
You just put it in your music. That's what people used to do. They would just put their own into
Speaking of music, should we go to? Nah, we'll save it for later. We'll save it for later. Speaking of music, Christoph.
Go ahead.
You want to go now?
Go ahead.
All right. Let's talk about Chris Brown real quick since the people are here. Y'all want to talk about Chris Brown. I'm going to be honest. I have not listened to the new album. I ain't listened to it.
What's fascinating is this is not like me. I pre-downloaded it and everything, but I have not seen one good review for this album. Not a one.
About it. He released a tweet about it saying,
yes,
just like the last album, this album will,
No. The last album was decent. Like there's a lot of skips, but it was decent.
I think I feel fatigued whenever he drops an album because I get tired before I even listen to it because there's always too many tracks.
That's not.
And hold on,
you're not a real Chris Brown.
No, and I like Chris Brown, but it's like
there's a few.
I love an artist that gives us what we want.
I love them.
I love albums that you're giving us what we want. We want a lot of music, like we want. But my thing is, I'm a quality over quantity type dude.
Yeah, that's what I was.
And there's nothing that burns me up than having a bunch of skips.
But his earlier albums that had 20 plus tracks were good. He had good features. It was a variety of genres. And I feel like now you're just like ChatGPTing it. Like no one cares about genuine instrumentals. No one cares about like
nobody stop your bag. Yeah. Meg needs to learn that. No one needs to know it. Like Chris Brown I feel like I want him to just cut it down to 12 to 15 tracks. And give me a no skips album. Because a lot of his songs be some skips. I can't.
The last couple albums, you're absolutely right.
It's just been a lot of skips. And also, and a lot of people are saying Chris Brown makes the same music over and over and over again.
I feel like his first albums were. I feel like his first 3 albums were completely different.
Yeah.
And then after that, I mean, granted, I don't know. Heartbreak on a Full Moon. Woo, that's my jam.
I feel like they said everything is starting to sound like Residuals. I like this. I like this.
Well, it makes me sad because a couple things. Chris Brown is not a good person. It's so frustrating because like he's real close. No, really, I actually am a very, very genuine Chris Brown fan. Like since the beginning, me and my sister, that's something we bond over. But he's really not a good person. And he's definitely like kind of sort of anti-black because like you always be thank you, same. I don't understand why people complain. Anyway.
That was very forceful of you. Chris Brown. So when do we treat Chris Brown like R. Kelly in them?
So
are we going to support this tour?
Here's the thing.
Because I feel like we're being selective.
I'm not going to this tour. My mom called me randomly and was like, "Are you going to see Chris Brown and Usher?" And I was like, "It's in the middle."
We can start calling it the Herp and Perp tour.
No, really, it's a genius idea, but it's a really bad idea. But it's going to do so well. It's going to do extremely well, but it's also going to cause a lot of controversy.
I think there's going to be a lot of crazy fights at this concert. Why I believe that is because we're going to have two very distinct generations there. Fair. You're going to have your older millennials, your Gen X, later Gen X's all together because they love some Usher. And you're going to have your young millennials, Gen Zs, all here to see Chris Brown all in one concert.
Well, a lot of Gen Zs don't like Chris Brown. It's us that like Chris.
I think this is going to be a very weird blend of people at a concert.
I think it's going to be, I don't know. There's something that like when I heard about it, I was kind of excited. Like normally this would be something I went to, but then something just made me feel like.
But when do we hold him accountable? When are we going to
hold both of them accountable? Because Usher was out here giving people the herb and he knew he had it.
Not a fan of this collab, honestly. Not
right.
What did you need to see? What were you wanting to see? What were you wanting to see? That's the question.
The thing is that, like I said, if it was just like about the music and we could actually like, if they weren't actually bad people, this would be a genius tour. This would be a genius tour.
You're going to the concert in Atlanta. You know the concert in Atlanta gonna be lit.
Oh, it's probably gonna be the best one. You're gonna have so much fun.
That's Usher's home. Like he gonna swing on and get on them skates and spread, live all around. I also
realize I own. Maybe I am a hood rat. There are only certain concerts that I want to be at. I realize that. Like there are, huh? What'd you say?
Thundercat.
I would love to be at a Thundercat concert.
I'm gonna go see.
I love Thundercat. What are you talking about?
Exactly. That's what I thought. I said I'm gonna call it the Herp and Perp tour. That's what I'm calling it.
I love Thundercat. Hold on.
I love Thundercat.
But no, I'm just saying, we're going to see Wale in June, and I'm more excited about that than I was to hear about Chris Brown and Usher.
I hope Wale's album gets the respect deserved. That's a good.
I have not. I need someone to go back and look at the analytics because I really feel like I've listened to it more than anyone on earth. I have not stopped listening to it since the day it dropped.
Bruno Mars has been quietly having a good tour, and nobody's talking about it. I didn't get to see him because I left the day before.
I saw some clips of it. It didn't look very moving.
I like Bruno.
I'm not the biggest Bruno.
I'm
not the biggest Bruno. Granted, Versace on the Floor is one of the most beautiful songs to me ever. That album, so good.
That album was amazing. Yeah.
But outside of that,
you're just a hater. You know what, Janelle?
I love that for you. I'm not judging you. It's just not for me.
Anyway, Christopher Maurice Brown. The tour is happening, whether we want it to or not. I probably won't.
The tour is all year. They're literally touring through like December. Y'all not tired?
And they just both got off tours, which is the crazy.
Now, I actually wish I would.
But see, Chris Brown,
I wanted to go to that tour.
The conspiracy is Chris Brown needs this money for all these court cases he's racking up. He needs this money.
Also, apparently, he's having another baby with a very young-looking girl. That's why I'm just like, I can't. And they ain't never black. Yeah, I'm actually really sick that I missed that tour. I tell myself that all the time. I just live through it on TikTok because TikTok feeds me Chris Brown, the 11/11 tour. Wait, no, was that this tour? No, that wasn't this tour. Either way, this most recent one. And the man can really sing. Let's not act like he can't. He really, really can sing.
He can. I remember when he first came out, and I thought he was a girl.
My husband, MGK, Machine Gun Kelly from Cleveland.
Please excuse her. That is my good. First of all, let me give her the plug. Combat Chow Treats. If you want your dog to have because I'm not letting her bring this evil up in here today.
I'm sorry, I can't get behind Machine Gun Kelly either because he literally said, "I'm gonna jump on the backs of black people."
And Eminem,
and then I'm gonna jump off.
Eminem destroyed him, made that man change genres. But I'm just gonna say, if you want a dog treat, that's one ingredient, and you ain't got to worry about what they're eating. You don't have to worry about any side effects. You need Combat Chow dog treats. Visit her page, click the link, go get you some. They also give $1 of every purchase to veterans, so that veterans can have service dogs and stuff, and that help them. So if you want to help people like me, help people like her, especially a black woman starting her own business. So go get that dog chow. Don't listen to any other comments she posts if it ain't about.
We have to evaluate you, sis, because
no, I love her. I love her to death. Oh, Moisa, hey girl, welcome to the chat, girl. We're just talking about Christopher Maurice Brown, so I'm sure you have some things you might want to say about Chris Brown.
I'm gonna listen to the album in like a month.
You're welcome, Amira. That's only. You better not get off now that I shout out your product. You better stay on in here in this chat. Don't get off. Don't get out of here.
It's so frustrating loving Chris Brown and knowing like, wow, you're really a bad person. And again, I love Christopher. But man, I would tell you.
So you going to the Chris Brown? You gonna see Chris Brown and Usher? You gonna go? That's right. You can laugh, Amira. I ain't joking. I know where you at.
I also already saw both of them, so I was like,
I saw Usher's last tour.
I saw him in Vegas.
Yeah, it was good.
I thought it was great.
I saw some questionable chair eating, and you know.
Oh yeah, I forgot you. They didn't do that at my show.
You know who actually had a good concert?
Clapping.
You know, but you know who I saw. What up, Jay? Then stop talking. Stop playing.
Girl, yes. Hold on 1 second. I'm doing the same because I want to see Beyonce's finna drop, and she's gonna drop that tour, and I want to see her internationally. Me and my best friend are already talking about it. I want to go see her like in Paris.
Is this gonna be the rock tour? Hopefully, this will be the rock.
Yes.
Album.
Did you not see everything? It's going to be a rock album.
I know it is, but I'm really hoping that it has like. I hope. People I want to see on it. I want to see what's her name, Hayley Williams or the Paramore.
Yes. Oh, I'll cry. Let me tell you something about that.
I want Willow. Willow needs to be on the album. Yes. That'd be a great crossover. I wouldn't even mind. I know you're gonna hate this. Throw a little Miley Cyrus on there.
Miley was on the last album. I loved it. It was beautiful. Yes.
Throw her on there.
No, we love Miley. We love healthy Miley. She's great. Miley and Lindsay both had a great glow up. I love this for both.
She said, "Let's go to Paris." Let's go to Paris. I went last time.
Was it better? I thought her outfits in Paris were like the best ones, though. I'm going for the outfits. Yes, we love Miley's sound. Okay, she gives us a good tenor.
Yeah, I think it's a good match for her. So, all right, I guess we're all going to Paris. Let's get our coins up.
Let's.
Of course, Amira. Of course, Miley. But you know what, Amira?
We really do love Miley, though. Even Grant, hold on. People be talking about Miley's little hip hop time. I enjoyed when we was in the club and her little song.
No, when she was putting the little chicken booty out there.
That used to be my
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Let me say this. This might lose me some cool points, but there's a few songs that I get in the car and I'm gonna test my bass on.
Okay.
Bombs Over Baghdad by Outkast, number 1. 2, All
classic.
Night by Beyonce. I'm gonna do that.
Ooh.
Give a song to test your bass on.
Okay.
Number 3, Party in the USA.
Listen,
You want to see if your bass work? Hit them 3 songs on there.
The Climb is also a gospel song, so let's not.
Yes, the climb. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we'll forgive her for her little twerk with Robin Thicke on there. Man, I wonder how that man is doing, by the way. Robin Thicke. Anyway. I gotta get her back.
That was such. Literally, you brought me right back to that moment when she really was on national television.
Molly, maybe, but she better be healthy.
Her moving her little papers, her pieces of paper on.
2 little flappers.
I have to be honest. I know that I am not meant to be like
a famous. How you wear a thong and it's covering both cheeks?
No, because I would have ran up them stairs and tackled her.
How you wearing a thong and both cheeks covered? That don't make no sense.
Oh, what a memory.
But yeah, so great times for that. So we'll see what the tour looks like. We'll see how the numbers look. What's next? What we got to get to next? What are we forgetting?
Can we talk about Worst Ex Ever? I don't care if you didn't watch it.
I watched the first season. I did not know there was a second season. So I didn't know there was a second
season. I started rewatching the first season today while I was laying down because I forgot about. First of all, the first season where the black girl was with the guy with the long hair.
Yeah.
She was making me anyway.
The one where the guy kept the girl in the basement and told her he didn't. He was like he was a fake. What was he?
I have to rewatch the first season.
The first season was really good. I didn't know there's a second season, but I guess I'll be in bed tonight.
I just want to talk about the first one. Can I ruin the first one for you?
Go ahead, ruin the first one.
Okay, so I don't know if y'all remember, during COVID, there was this man that like went viral for killing a bunch of women, and like all these women were like in love with him. So basically, his name was Wade, but he also went by the name Steven, and he had all these girlfriends, and he would just be beating them up, like whooping they ass. One girl, he kidnapped her, beat her up, sexually assaulted her, kicks her out the car. She goes to the police station immediately, bloodied up, like all tore up. She tells the cops what happened. They go arrest him. Then you see him sitting in the interrogation room. The camera's on. Police comes in and says, listen, yeah, she's my client. I'm supposed to give her 100% of my trust. But if you tell me that you didn't do this, I'll have you go home right now. And the guy's like, yeah, man, I didn't do anything. Like, she's crazy. He's like, yeah, you seem like a really good guy. Like, I don't need to ruin your... Literally, this goes on for like 10 minutes. And the guy's like, thank you so much. He gets out of this situation and goes and kills a bunch of innocent women just because he felt like it. He goes to jail. He ends up like tattooing his entire body, his face and everything. And he has thousands and thousands of supporters of women who are like in love with him, even though they know
it's the Ted Bundy. It's the Ted Bundy. Like Ted Bundy killed a bunch of women. They all fell in love with him. It's so
he saw this woman who was walking home. She was just going for a walk, going home to her husband, picked her up and killed her. Just because he felt like it, never met the woman in his life, and admitted it to his dad. Like, yeah, I was just really mad, so I felt like it.
Well, I'm definitely going to be watching that show.
Yeah, you have to. And I also want you to get to the black lady so we can discuss.
Oh, Wade Wilson? That was his name?
Yes! Wade Wilson.
Thank you, Amira.
And everyone was like, oh, he was attractive. I know y'all saw them cigarette teeth. What are we talking about? And also, why is attractive like the bar? He's so cute. So he can.
You don't have to have any other skills as long as you. It's pretty privilege.
He ain't have no job. He ain't have no house. He ain't have no money.
He lost most of his teeth. What?
Because they looked rotten. Like I don't. Oh, he also was a drug addict. But yeah, you should watch this season.
Anyway, here's the one we got to get through real quick. We'll get through this real quick. Drewski, man. Hey, if y'all ain't seen that new Drewski skit, you gotta go see it.
He's so good.
And he's so,
Y'all will never make me hate Drewski. I don't care.
I'm loving the amount of money and production he's doing with these.
I struggle.
I had to struggle like, I had to embody the struggle like. Hey man, funny, and it's funny because I always felt this way, especially when what's her name, Cynthia Erivo got to play Harriet. I was like, why can't we find any African American actresses here in the country to play her?
What do you
especially
mean?
After what Cynthia said,
right?
But and then
that's why
even Idris Elba always gets to play a back gangster dude.
I mean, can we talk about something? And I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion or not. And I love Idris.
Mm-hmm.
I hated him in The Wire.
Oh yeah,
his voice is like, terrible. Sir, just be British, please.
It wouldn't fit.
He cannot do a Baltimore accent.
But hey, that got him so many roles that we wouldn't have him today if he wasn't on that show.
It would every time he came on the screen, I got so mad.
I mean, the only thing worse than him on that show was him rapping. So let's be. If you haven't heard Idris Elba rap,
don't leave him alone.
Go hear him rap.
But he puts a lot of artists on. Hold on, he puts on a lot of like young artists.
Good for him. He just didn't ever need to be one of them, and that's fine. Like two things can be true. But if you haven't seen the new Drewski skit, please go watch it and just laugh because it's real. It's legitimately how things are going. What else we got on the docket tonight, y'all? We have a lot of catch up. We've been out for a few weeks, so we got to catch up with everything that's going on.
Spirit Airlines.
Is that the last one? Oh, you know what? We
should have had nobody.
Nobody who did the body.
Right. We ain't have no repass.
I just
it's actually extremely sad if you think about it. Like, I feel like people were going too far with the jokes because people welcome was like, oh, by the way, you have no job.
We are gathered here today to mourn our dear friends of the sky. They call her the banana. Yellow caution tape.
Have you ever taken Spirit?
Yes, I have. Yet they painted her like caution tape, yet she had no fatal accidents. We never had to ask what spirit it flew on because only the Holy Spirit kept that airline alive. But Satan and them came along and they finally did it again. She flew proudly, all bright and yellow, just like the sun. And now she's flying into history. One day we'll look back and say, we sat on a plane with no cushions.
Ooh.
Where a soda cost $5. Where the tray table, where the tray table was half a tray table, and maybe you could fit your laptop, just the back of your laptop on it.
I think I've only taken Spirit once.
We listened to our friend's movie behind us because they didn't want to use headphones. But
wait, so you didn't have the option of using headphones on the plane?
The type of people that flew Spirit didn't care to use headphones sometimes. But we always made it to our destination.
How did they close?
Because some people like to start...
Oh, you don't turn this off and just...
Because some people like to start wars in regions that have a lot of things that airplanes need, like fuel. And when an airline's already going through a budget crisis where they're already trying to merge with other airlines and trying to stay alive, and a judge that was appointed by Ronald Reagan said that they could not merge. Once you have all those things lined up, and now they can't pay.
Appointed by Ronald Reagan.
Yes. Judges serve forever. And once they cannot, budget for their own operations and continue to buy fuel, that's death. That's death for an airline. So unfortunately, 17,000 people lost their jobs about a week ago over this. And my thing is, y'all like to joke on Spirit. but it was one of the safest airlines.
I was gonna say,
And
I
it
actually knew
was
quite a
cheap.
few people that they were like avid Spirit goers.
And it showed how ugly some of us could be too, because they made you believe you were a better person if you didn't fly Spirit, and y'all bit that bait so well. Talk down on people who flew Spirit. Not really
Now
that airline was
prices are crazy.
yeah, that airline was providing people a way to see their families, to get to and from places that they never had access to.
Yeah.
That airline was doing that. And now that you don't
Well,
have
we're
that,
the same people that say we live in a nation where we can't afford anything. We can't.
yeah. And my thing was they
Now,
had that.
granted, I didn't fly Spirit.
They had that little meme up where all the airlines were hugging the Spirit aircraft. Talking about some, no, the big four, they are happy that this day happened.
Yeah, so they can hike up
have
their
no
prices.
reason. Yeah, they have no reason to lower their prices now. There's no check on them now. So I have a soft spot for Spirit because when my dad passed away, I couldn't get a flight with any of the other airlines. And none of them would give me a deal. I was a young airman. I didn't have no money. Spirit gave me the flight for $35 and wished me well. So for people who don't have a lot of money, who don't have income, Spirit was a savior for them. And I know a lot of people who worked for Spirit absolutely loved working for them. Now they were sassy. Now I ain't gonna lie, they were built for that business because, but it was a job. It was putting people through school. There's one guy, I read his story that he's got stage 4 lymphoma, and now his medical care will be cut off because now he doesn't have insurance that the airline was paying for. So let me read some of these comments. Tell it, Deacon Winters preaching. Baby, I had frequent flyer miles with Spirit. I had so many credits that are now gone. I almost got the credit card. I forgot about you flying Spirit. It's flying a dad service on Spirit. Yeah, it's funny because my dad's favorite color was yellow. And of course, I had to take the brightest yellow plane down there. Yeah. So, but yeah, I hate to see this happen. I really do. I think the less options we have, the worse off it's going to be for the American consumer. And as you can see, go check a flight right now.
Oh, I've seen people posting their flights. I'm glad
they're like $800.
Like I'm not going nowhere after this trip.
Now, some of it is because of what's going on in the Middle East. So these companies are raising prices because they can't get the fuel, so they have to maximize the profit.
Are we gonna run out of fuel?
No, not gonna run out of fuel. There's more fuel in the United States that we don't tap into because we want to use everybody else's. Just look at go Google U.S. oil reserves, and you'll learn how silly this all is. We just don't want to use ours. We like using everybody else. But
what's wrong with us?
We're greedy. We want to be the last ones out. It's like eating everybody else's shit before you open your bag.
The Lord of the Flies, which I need to watch the show.
Yeah. But yeah, there goes Spirit, man. I don't know what else to say. But rest in peace. I saw that they were flying them out to the desert in Arizona. So we call it the airplane graveyard out in Arizona, and they're flying all the jets out there. I'm sure other airlines will purchase the jets.
Did you just leave them there?
So they leave them out there because that dry environment is actually a perfect place to put aircraft because they won't really rust or anything like that. So that way, if other airplanes need parts or anything, you can pull it from there and it'll be fine. So it's like a big junkyard for planes. But these planes will most certainly be purchased by, American or like maybe some of the cargo carriers who might need some aircraft. Frontier might try to buy, but Frontier's in bad shape right now too. So
they're about to be next.
They're about to be the next ones out. They should have merged. Spirit and Frontier should have been allowed to merge.
What's that?
Well, it's JetBlue tried to buy Spirit, and the judge blocked it, calling it a monopoly. Jobs they still would have lost jobs, but at least it wouldn't have been 17,000 jobs. And the judge blocked it. He didn't want a monopoly on it. Moisa says, I flew Spirit the day before it closed. Ooh, I'm glad you made it back. I'm glad you made it back. Because it was just sad that how many people got stranded out there, too.
Yeah.
It was like, and they couldn't do anything about it. Yeah. Like, they just said, we're done. And shut the site down, shut everything down. So I really hope, what would be great if the Black community just came together and bought Spirit Airlines and it became a public company.
With what money? We would need the actual rich black people who
But
actually
see,
don't.
no, see, that's I don't like that. I hate when we say what with what money. We got money to go see Chris Brown. We got money to go do all this. No, I'm just saying. If you want to take money to do all this stuff, use some of your money to do some stuff that matters, man.
No, I
Like,
get that, but what I'm saying is we would need a large. There is an issue with like
yeah, we would need
with
a
like wealthy
large.
black people who do not.
Yes, we would
care.
need a large amount, but we could. But everybody don't like the Green Bay Packers are a great example of that. They're owned by the town of Green Bay. They
Yeah.
don't have a president on like they are owned by the town of Green Bay. If we paid into that and crowdfunded to do that, we could do it. But see, the thing is,
Buy
we are
them
so
back or just start something new.
Buy Spirit and put holy in front of it. That's what we do. Buy it. Serve communion wafers and juice at 35,000 feet. Ain't gonna get no closer to God than that. Free wafer and communion pack for every flyer. For every flyer. All of our flight attendants will fly with a little blouse cover in case you need to fall out. You know, when that Kirk Franklin hit.
I was gonna say what music we play. It's
gonna play from the oldies to the newest, boy. It's gonna say Mississippi Mass Choir as you board. Kirk Franklin at 35,000. Come on down. Shoot. Play anything you need. It's gonna play How I Got Over.
Hello.
Right when you get off the plane. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be perfect. So yeah, we need to go buy Spirit. But
there's some white guy that like raised. He's on TikTok and he raised like $150 million already to buy it back. And everyone was like, you could do that, but y'all can't do nothing else.
Lecrae at Landing. I like that. Lecrae at Landing. See, we got a plan. We just got to enact the plan. We got to stick with it. What we got in here? She said the same thing. Currently, man, trying to get people to buy Spirit on TikTok.
That's
but see, the thing with that is like I need it to be a reputable source.
Right, and then after you buy it, do y'all know what y'all are doing? After you've purchased this, do y'all have?
But that's the best thing. But remember back when we used to all purchase liquor, and we didn't know what we was doing with it. But then somebody would come with the cooler, with the little spout on it, and have a little Sprite and Hawaiian Punch that never got cold, and they would bring that together.
Why are you comparing
together?
Us being
some ice
irresponsible?
And we would stir it up, and something beautiful would come out the other side. You didn't know what it was.
No, that's the problem.
But you trusted it.
No.
And they gave you nice
things happen after taking those doggone drinks. Horrific things. Okay, y'all. Y'all was not there.
Y'all were alive to remember. So we can do the same thing with this. And I feel like we should paint the jet after something in like, and you know how Frontier puts the animals on the plane? It'd be like, like Sammy the Seal is this plane, and the other one's like Jerry the Giraffe. We should put just black stuff on it.
Yeah.
Like this is Rib Tip Airways on this one. Like put rib tips on this one. Put collard greens on the tail of another one.
I thought you were going to say black people.
Yeah. No, I don't want to put black people on because then if it crashes, yeah.
So if I have a picture of like Maya Angelou on it, she's already dead.
I crashed in the field. And still I rise. Okay, we having that on the plane. But anyway. Thank y'all for coming by tonight as we caught up on.
Are you going to tell people where you're at?
Oh, I said I'm in San Antonio.
You said that.
I'm on the Riverwalk, everybody. I'm in San Antonio. I'm on the Riverwalk. Back home, around the family. It's great. I'm just doing some training here. So I'll be here for a while. So if you should find yourself in San Antonio, come say hi.
How's the food there?
Huh?
How's the food?
Oh, it's amazing. If you like Mexican food, like real Mexican food, like not, your stomach can't take it.
I'm not a cheese person. You know that.
But a lot of Mexican food is not just cheese. Like, so
yeah, I don't like beans. I don't like.
You ain't never been po. That's your problem. You ain't never been poor.
I have
It's
been
not
very
fake
poor.
Mexican
I
food.
just
California
don't.
Mexican food is fake Mexican food. California Mexican food ain't got no seasoning, man. But you come down
Yeah.
here to San Antonio and eat some real, because the Mexicans are right here, man. And they like, it's so good. It's so good. Whatever. Melissa, we ain't got time for you. Hit it's summertime's coming. It's too late to get your body ready. Summer 2027. That's your
No,
time.
it's not too
But
late.
but can you tell us what
Summer
to do with our
2027. You are a jerk.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you. I didn't say I wasn't in it. I'm right there with you. Can you tell us Mexican food? Yeah, real Mexican food doesn't have a lot of cheese. That's what I said. Y'all just swollen from all. Yeah, Texas is Mexico. Thank you.
Swollen
Literally.
from all the salt you.
Salt. No, y'all cook with the correct amount of salt. Then, if there's a correct amount of salt, I know y'all don't. There is no correct amount of salt to Mexican people.
There's a lot of seasonings that don't have salt.
They do it until Abuela say stop.
Amen.
That's how you know she don't know it. Take that California sensibility stuff over there. That's why y'all paying $8 for gas, so y'all can drive here to go get some real Mexican food. How about that? How about that? Mm-hmm. Nah, I feel bad that y'all paying $8 for gas. That's crazy. That's crazy. We cook with the correct amount. That's no such thing as the correct amount. It's till it tastes good, and then we pay for it on the back end. Pay for it in the doctor's office. That's the right answer. But anyway, tell us what we need to do with our skin right now as we go into the summertime. As you can see, I'm having some. I don't know why it's happening, but it's ignorant.
I did not think you were going to say.
It's ignorant. I know you have noticed.
I did not think you were going to say anything.
And I said, why?
Well, you went to the dermatologist, so we're just waiting for an update, right?
Yeah. I see it's updating right now. I'm going to be a whole sugar cookie by the end of this summer. I'm just going the wrong way. I don't know what's happening.
Y'all, I'm begging you, when you go to the pool, when you're outside, please moisturize your body before
and make sure your colors stay on
on
when you get out the pool, too.
Before you put sunscreen on, moisturize your body, okay? And also hydrate your scalp. Man. We need to switch to scalp serums. No more scalp oils, guys. Hydrate your scalp. It'll just feel really good and healthy.
You recommend a certain one you recommend?
So if you have the funds, the Sacred Drops really are it.
You're just a Beyonce fan. I'm not. Yeah.
No, I told you, for my edges, they've changed my life. I've been testing these.
Why are you wearing a hat?
Because for the Super Mommy thing, for Mother's Day. But thank God I'm natural. They also have
Black Girl sunscreen, good or bad?
It's one of my favorite sunscreens, but depending on what type of skin you have, like if you have oily skin, check to see which one you're getting. Some of them make people with oily skin kind of irritated, but they have different kinds now. Like they have a hybrid, they have a mineral.
If you got this, stay on at home. There ain't no mineral, no
stay home. You need to go like away.
You will be. Apparently, they ain't got no cure for it. So just go and stay in your house.
Supergoop is my favorite sunscreen. Just to let y'all know.
Supergoop?
Supergoop. It can be purchased in Sephora. I think it's an Ulta too.
It's my favorite for being at the beach. Did you know Californians like to go to the beach when it's like 60 degrees?
I would go to the beach when it's 60. I would just wear sweats.
But they don't. They be wanting to get in the water. Supergoop has a good sunscreen. Oh, she just said, yeah. So Supergoop. I'm gonna have to look into Supergoop. Maybe bring my super color back. I don't know anything, but it's my favorite beauty. Okay, so with that being said,
I wonder if you have reverse hyperpigmentation. If that's even possible.
So you mean I'm gonna go white and then go back black?
We'll find out whenever they give you an update.
I'm gonna be the oppressor?
I don't know. Is there something you're not telling us?
I don't know. It was all a lie. It was all experiment.
Or maybe you're
Um,
like having an irritation from your haircut.
Vitiligo, yeah. I'm a Jackson. I told
You
you
think you
guys.
turn into a white man, y'all.
Uh, is that not
Yes,
what
it
we're
is.
saying?
Yes, it is. Duh.
Yeah,
Girl.
we were just trying to be scientific with it. Leave us alone. Um, oh yeah, it's the end of the night. So as always, this isn't just for the ladies tonight,
Oh, hallelujah.
but I see it a lot with the ladies, and I just want to say this. So fellas, you can take this too. You can take it however you want to take it. You're not real. You're not. You're not deep. You're just a jerk, and I need you to acknowledge that. People just can't take how real I am. They just can't. No, you're a jerk, and we don't like you. You're unhappy with yourself, so you want to project that on other people. Stop trying to use being a jerk and make that a character win for you. It's a character flaw. You can be tactful and tell people the things that they might need to hear. But if you want to go out of your way just to have an impact, just to get an emotional rise out of people, you suck. You're a terrible human being. And that's why your man left. That's why nobody talks to you. That's why your homegirls are on the boat and you didn't get the invite. Learn to be nice. It don't cost nothing. And the world needs that right now. But we don't need you.
Mm.
So go be real lonely. We'd appreciate that. With that being said, we hope to see y'all soon. Hope y'all have a wonderful week. And tell somebody you love them this week because life is short and that Hunter virus is going around. So please, please be a good person this week. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next time. Peace. And stream.